All right, so I see that we are now live on YouTube. So good evening, everyone. Welcome. Happy June. Today's June 1st. So we are in summer close. Today we have one presentation from Executive Director Todd Flidner on an update on the new Bay Ridge Center, which we are all very excited about. So I hand the virtual stage to you for your presentation.
Wow. Okay. So, hey, everybody. It's good to see you all. Now, I know some of you have been, no, I know all of you have been keeping track of the progress we're making at 15 Bay Ridge Avenue. But before I start my presentation, please let me do a little, I can share stuff, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Shameless self-promotion. All right. Can everybody see this?
No,
Oh, no, really?
no,
Oh, that's weird. Oh, geez.
I can't see it. Can you guys see it?
No, not yet.
All right, let me.
Nope.
Yes, now?
Now it's starting.
Okay,
up.
shameless self-promotion. Our big fundraiser is coming up in just 3 weeks, our summer celebration of giving. And we're honoring Judy Grimaldi this year, along with Ralph Sukar. I know you all know both of them. It's going to be a great afternoon, a barbecue and live music. And anyway, it's just going to be a really fun event. And hopefully you can show your support. So I just wanted to bring you up to date on that. All right, now let's get down to business.
Thank you.
Okay, you can see this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Progress update on developments at Bay Ridge Center. How self-explanatory is that? Okay, so, and I think I've expressed this the last time I spoke, but Bay Ridge Center is truly a network of services at this point. In addition to the senior center, which will be relocating this fall, we are also providing supportive housing services for the new affordable senior housing complex that opened at 6309 Third Avenue. Excuse me. Yeah, Third Avenue. Fourth Avenue.
Fourth Avenue. Yeah.
Yeah. We have our Bay Ridge Connects Newark office, which is a storefront at 7609 Third Avenue. And we continue our home delivered meals program, where we're serving approximately 650 people every day, providing hot home-cooked meals. We're proud to be one of the few home-delivered meals providers left in the city that provides meals that are not frozen. A lot of the providers have gone to frozen, but we believe a hot meal is much more appealing than a frozen meal. And a lot less work. So anyway, yeah, we're expanding on so many levels. So we were really excited to have Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso come out and tour the space. Josephine was with me that day. That's John Abib, who many of you know. Oh, there's Josephine in the background with Marion Cochran.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to tell you, and as I'm sure you can imagine, getting private time with the Brooklyn Borough President takes time. For 3 months, I hounded his office, to arrange this visit. And what I've been doing with most people of importance that we want to really show the transformation, I start them at 6935 where we are. I show them the basement of the church where we have been since 1976. And then we take a bus and we go over to the new space, because really to appreciate the magnitude of this move, you have to see where we've been to appreciate where we're going. So anyway, and I know a lot of you have seen the layouts, it's 2 floors, and the map really, it's a little hard to, now, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. This other picture here is, we had a visit from 2 program officers from the Samuels Foundation last week, Lauren Westfield and Julio Urbana. And basically, we had gotten a small grant from them this year. And got our foot in the door, so to speak. So we wanted to show them what we're doing, where we're going. And I think we've talked before about our exercise space and how it's going to have this state-of-the-art equipment that I think, as I've told many of you, we're going to be the first community-based organization in the entire United States to have this equipment. Only very high-end rehab facilities have this equipment at this point. Anyway, to make a long story short, we pitched an idea to the Samuels Foundation, to get funding so that we can operate the exercise studio to maximum capacity. We really need a full-time person there overseeing everything. Anyway, long story short, they're going to give us the money. So it's very, very exciting. Marianne Coughlin, who is our exercise and wellness coordinator, she is working with PT schools and the like to get interns to help with the operation. But we will be hiring a full-time person to oversee the exercise suite. So that is going to make it a lot more functional for the community. We'll have somebody trained there who can really help everyone. So what we did with these pictures, I think the last time or once upon a time, I showed you artist renderings of certain areas of the building. To the left-hand corner, this was an artist rendering of the lobby. And to the bottom right-hand corner, you can see upper left, I should have said, that this is where the lobby is now. And there is going to be a specially designed check-in station, to welcome people and to, make sure everybody is accounted for. So these pictures that are coming next are going to show what, from the artist rendering, where we are at now. So the multi-purpose room. And June, you were there and saw this, so you can weigh in on this. But our multi-purpose room is huge, and that is where a lot of activities, including our lunch service and what have you, are going to take place. But it is also an area where we can do very large events and pickleball. We have pickleball, an official on the floor that outlines I don't know much about pickleball, but it seems to be very popular these days. So, but this is a space where we're going to have, large community events, and it's going to be beautiful. The exercise room. Basically, the exercise room is two rooms. There's the actual room where our classes will take place, and then there is the strength training studio that I spoke of earlier with this really high-tech, high-end equipment that has been specifically designed for older adults and targets two key issues, strength training and balance, which are really two things that older adults struggle with. It's very important to keep our strength, our body strength, and it's very important that we maintain our balance. I have a 93-year-old dad, and I see, how he struggles with his balance. We finally got him to walk with not a cane, a walking stick. You have to kind of package it differently, to sell it to some people, and that kind of did it. His son-in-law got him a walking stick in Africa, and it was hand carved. So that didn't seem like a cane. So that was palpable to him. But anyway, these two rooms take up approximately a third of the downstairs space. So there is a huge priority we are giving to health and wellness. And it also carries upstairs, where we have a dedicated health and wellness room, where we hope to bring in people from, different doctors and hospital groups, to talk about concerns that people face as they age. Holistic medicine, there are a lot of alternative theories. I recently stumbled upon acupuncture, and I'm a total convert now. My life has been greatly improved by acupuncture. So we're going to explore that. Okay. As some of you know, Joanne Seminara from Grimaldi and Young passed away way too soon recently. And Judy Grimaldi and her husband, Pierre Lehu, came to us and said, we want to raise money to dedicate the art room in memory of Joanne Seminara. And Josephine, please tell them how big these rooms are. Just tell them. They're like,
They are like really big, big
huge.
and beautiful. They're huge. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Really nice space.
and we're going to do all sorts of arts in this room, painting. David Dring wants to do pottery. We'll see how that plays out because that involves a kiln, and I'm not sure. But we're really going to cover the spectrum. And one of the things Judy is also doing is she has reached out to a number of Brooklyn art schools. And what we're hoping is, we have a lot of interns every year through our social work program. And they come and do their practicum with us and give us 21 hours a week. What Judy would like to see happen is maybe we can partner with several art schools and get, interns to do that, to do actual classes and the like. So we've got big plans for the art room. This is the lounge. Upstairs, we have on either side of the staircase a lounge area where we're going to have, really comfortable furniture. Our computer room is also going to have a tablet loaning function, so people can come to the center, borrow a tablet. They'll have Wi-Fi capability, and they can sit and they can do what they want on the internet while they're at the center, which I think is great because not everybody has either a device of that nature or internet connectivity, which is very important to operate these devices. The music room, that is right next to the art room. We envision, and yes, we are going to have a piano there. The music room is going to be soundproof, so people can come and listen to music. We are going to have things like an old-fashioned Victrola, a cassette player, if we can find one, an 8-track player, so people can actually experience the music of their lives in this setting. We also do things like karaoke and musical related activities will all take place in this room. And basically, that's where we are. And, I got to tell you, the pictures cannot capture, what is happening. And as some of you have already RSVP'd, we're doing a special sneak peek on Tuesday, June 20th at 6 p.m. If any of you are able to attend that, I would strongly, I see, June, that you signed up for it, but any of you would like to come, we're going to do refreshments, and we're going to take you on an actual tour. And by then, so much more of the work will have been done. So to give you an idea of the timeline at this point, our contractor is working very fast because he knows the need for this to be completed. We are anticipating completion of the actual work on the facility between mid-September and late September. We will then need about a month to install the furniture, the IT system up and running. So we are actually looking at the week, I believe it's the week of October 23rd as the grand opening. And of course, you will all be invited. And that's when we'll invite our partners from NYC Aging, formerly Department for the Aging, and all of the politicians who have given us money to make this happen. So, yeah, we're going to be in. We're going to be in by October. So now, one thing I really, really am asking from all of you and the community in general, we want this summer and early fall to get the word out about 15 Bay Ridge Avenue on a level that, we haven't. And we have some money in our capital budget for advertising. As you know, nonprofit agencies, advertising is usually something that's prohibitive cost-wise, but we feel it's very important. We're looking at things like bus shelters, doing posters at bus shelters. We just want the community's ideas on how we can best get the word out, because, as I think I've told you all before, all of this is wonderful, but Department for the Aging, excuse me, NYC Aging, our deliverables for this space are much higher. So we really have to fill this space. And we want the community to help us getting the word out. And I would love, for any of you to shoot me any ideas you have. I'm always up for a chat. Josephine knows that. But, this really is a community project, and we really do want your buy-in and your input. So anyway, that's where we stand.
Thank you so much. It's nice to see all the pictures, because I know in the last meeting we didn't have any of that, and actually get a visual of the space. And hopefully we can actually attend this meeting that you're discussing. And also, if you can send us that flyer that you put in the beginning, so that we
Oh,
can
yeah,
that.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. And then maybe also reaching out to local doctors and physicians to actually, yeah.
Yes, that's a very good idea, Jana. And somebody else had brought that up, and that is on our target list. Yeah.
All right.
And,
So
and another thing we're doing, and we're very proud of, as a lot of you know, I hired Bay Ridge Center's first outreach and community development director last fall, Ahmed Alfarji, and he has been making significant inroads, getting to the different communities that live in Bay Ridge. We want this to be a space for everyone, and it's very important to us to target everyone. So any help with that? One of the things we're doing, we're already getting ready for our interns for next fall. Today, we interviewed a lovely young woman who speaks both Cantonese and Mandarin. So she will be helping us with our outreach efforts, in the fall to get the word out to our Asian community. We've made terrific strides with our Arabic community and through Ahmed. And we know there are a lot of communities that need, special, consideration. And so anything you want to propose to me, I'd be happy to talk about.
All right. Are there any questions? I see Ruth already giving in her.
Oh, I love it. Ruth always has a
Yes,
question
Ruth.
for me. Ruth.
Thank you for acknowledging me. See you, Todd, and everyone.
I always
else.
love seeing you.
Thank you. So sweet. So two things I'm thinking about. You said piano.
Yes.
And we happen to have an extra piano at the Bay Ridge Jewish Center. So if you want it, it's yours.
Actually, we already have a piano donated.
Oh, okay.
I know. And actually, I had a few other people. It's like, we could have had like regular. Yeah, but it's a lovely offer. Yeah. But
Okay. The other thing is that I've done a lot of outreach over the years for Bay Ridge Jewish Center. The first thing that came to my mind, I don't know if you want to hear the ideas now.
sure.
Okay. So the first thing that came to my mind, of course, is Facebook, but then only a small segment of the senior population is going to be on Facebook. So I had two other thoughts. One is making cards. I did these. I did these. It's a magnet.
Okay.
They're very inexpensive. Of course, that's all the Jewish holidays.
I love it. I love it. Something they could just stick on their refrigerator.
Yeah, and it could be in a lot of stores. People buy their fruits and vegetables and stuff. It could be in doctors' offices. It could be in houses of worship.
Mm-hmm.
And you could do regular cards, but somehow people don't throw these out.
I agree.
And I could look up the place I got them and send it to you.
That would be terrific.
Yeah, I think it was like $400 for 1 million or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It was
A lot. No, I think that's great. if you,
And I like this size because you could still put it inside an envelope and mail it. So you could do a mailing and the other thing is that people get those free, two kinds of free mailings that I personally hate.
Mhm,
The kind they throw at your door,
mhm,
but senior people, a lot of them like it.
mhm.
And then there's the other thing, the envelope with all the coupons and stuff.
Yeah,
So those are my thoughts.
that's great. Yeah, and if you could send me the information on the company for the magnets, I'm definitely gonna jump
Sure.
on that one. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments, suggestions we have? Let's see.
Any board members? No. We have a member of the public with the hand raised.
Okay.
Karen Cherry. Karen, you should be able to speak now.
Yeah, I think she also had her hand raised before we started.
Okay. Karen, you just have to unmute.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, good evening. My name is Karen Cherry. I'm with the Office of Mayor Adams. I oversee older adults for the city of New York, and I was invited by our borough director to sit in and listen to the concerns and what's going on with the seniors for Community Board 10. So I wanted to say hello. That's why I raised my hand earlier to let you know that I was on.
Well,
Oh,
Karen, we would love to get Mayor Adams out to see this space. I'm sure he'd be very, very impressed on how it's going to change.
I'm sure he would. That's why earlier I was trying to let you know, you guys, that I was on. I was trying to put my information in the chat, but I'm working off my cell phone, so it's a little tedious here. So you can have all the information. Okay.
That would be terrific. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
There was also a suggestion in the chat, Todd, about value pack.
I think that's what Ruth was referring to as one of
Okay.
those. Yeah, value pack. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Coupons. And maybe even contacting like parents. Like I know that this is for the elderly, but also
No, Janet, you're absolutely right. Because I think there are a lot of children who have older parents and
Right.
they want to help them find a way. Yeah.
so getting everyone to know about it.
Mhm, absolutely.
All right. I think we have everything then. The chat is not working. Okay, yeah, you can use a question and answer feature. Any other comments, concerns? Okay, so hopefully we can see each other once again on, I believe you said June 20th.
June 20th, 6
right?
p.m. Just please let us know if you're coming because, we are going to have light bites and we want to make sure we have enough food for everybody.
All right. And then if you can send that flyer in the beginning so we can also attend that and support.
Yes.
And if there's nothing else, we will see you then.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Thanks, everyone.
Very exciting, Todd. Great presentation.
Yes.
All right. You all have a great start of summer.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Thank you.